So here we go again. Let's try this one more time. I'm gonna have to come put all these videos together because I don't think I want to start from the beginning. But sorry, my dress keeps going up. Okay, I'm almost done with this anyways. Well, this is another one for the Cuyama Bear Band. This is for most outstanding student in English 12. And this is the special recognition for reading comprehension top student. This is for most outstanding student. I got this one from the principal. And then for academic excellence, superintendent's award. It's for getting a 4.0, So, I grew up in Cuyama, and there's a lot of agriculture families. This is a small town that most of the families or the parents of the families work in the fields. I worked in the fields. My mom worked in the fields. My stepdad worked in the fields. So they grow carrots, onions, and all sorts of things. So there's a lot of Hispanic, Mexican heritage there. Half of my class was Hispanic. And I was very honored to get the Bank of America award for having English as a second language. All of us, most of us, at least 50% of us, were bilingual, but they gave it to me. So I was really, really proud of that. This is for cheerleading. This is me and you, baby, at the Santa Maria Fair. Let's see. I have some other papers. And then when I was deported, I started a BA as a English as a second language teacher. And this is for my graduation from high school. All my classmates. Very nice group of people. And what else can I tell you, baby? Your mom loves school. School was great. School was awesome. And along the way, I felt, even though I was of low social or low income status, and my mom and my family, we had very little money growing up. I lack a lot of things, and every time I got into volleyball, into cheerleading, the going away games, everything, it was a struggle. It was a struggle because that required money to purchase the uniforms, to purchase the shoes. When you go to away games, you need money for the bus stop when they go to have the dinner. We used to stop like at any plaza, and the kids would stop and go to McDonald's or go to Burger King or In-N-Out. That was never fun for me. But I made it, and I had great, awesome people that would look after me. God always looked after me. And I was able to do all that with no money. And along the way, my teachers showed me that that all the struggles that I was going through financially, that even though they knew I didn't have all the things the other kids had, my school work reflected, or it didn't reflect, my schoolwork and my school appreciation was greater. I really wanted to succeed in life. I really wanted to become someone that that the money did not hold me back in really trying to accomplish my dreams. And so the teachers would always demonstrate this, or demonstrate that they were looking at me. By doing this, I got letters of, it says, this is from Who's Who among American students, or American high school students, and it says, congratulations, you have been referred for one of the highest academic honors awarded to less than 5% of high school students. So it says, it is with great pleasure that I write to inform you that you have been recommended to have your biography published in the Who's Who among American high school students. Only the highest achieving students in high school are even considered for this honor. So I got it from Who's Who among American students. I got it from All American Scholar Award Program. And they all say the same thing. They all say that you have been that I was. It says you have received. We have received your biography form, and you will be featured in with other students in the All American Scholar Yearbook. This publication honors the accomplishments of students nationwide and signifies your dedication to academic achievements. So I got it from the All American Scholars, and it says, I take great pleasure in informing you that you have been officially selected as an All American Scholar by the teacher, Mr. Hubble. That was our principal, my high school principal. And so your faculty representative considers you to be one of the top students in your school, using exclusively our academic achievements as the standard for your selection. It is an important national honor recognizing your hard work and commitment to academic excellence. And look, I have a ton of these. Look, I was blessed. I was blessed that there in my school there was no prejudice against the illegal, against the less fortunate, or the people that did their school homework by candlelight because they didn't have any electricity. Their electricity was shut down. I was blessed that people could see through me, not just by why I was wearing secondhand clothes or hand-me-downs. I was blessed that that it didn't matter. It didn't matter. School was what I did, and I did it to the best of my capacity or possibilities. I was just blessed, baby. And I hope that you don't take those things for granted. School is a great way to find yourself and know you push yourself to see what you can accomplish. Like, I was going to. This is what I did every day in school. So I would wake up extra early so I could go to my zero period class, which was at 7 in the morning. Your mom plays the clarinet, saxophone, and flute. I was also in choir. And then at 8, I started my regular classes. In my free period, I used to take some time to go and help either the librarian, or I would also take my free period and go help Miss Mackey in solving some math equations, and that was fun. And then after school, I stayed either if I was playing volleyball or I was playing softball, and I also stayed maybe for a cheerleading practice or drama. I was so involved. I got home really late. I got home like at 8 or so, and I still had to do my homework. And I loved to read. I was a bookworm. Sometimes I would go to bed really late. I'd get in trouble for going to bed like at 11 because I loved to read. And if I was hooked on a book, I wouldn't let it go until it was my eyelids were closing on me. But that was my life. School was my life. And even when I graduated and I wanted to go to college, I found out the hard way that if you're illegal, they don't give you financial aid. If you're illegal, you have to pay as a foreign student, and it's really expensive. So I only did four college courses. I got really good grades, but I couldn't afford it. And then I met your dad, and we had you. So life changes. It takes you where you want to go, but I still feel that I still have a long ways before I give up my dream of having a BA, maybe a master's or something, So I just wanted to show you that. Why? Because I want you to know that for me, education is very important. I want you to get the best education there is, and that's one of the reasons why I think you being in the States, in California, is way better than for you to come to Mexico. I'm not trying to discriminate against my own nationality, and that is not the point, but I know that in the States you have way more support, way more appreciation for, I don't know, I just like the academic ways that they do it over there. Here, everything you have, as a student, you have to pay for everything, your books, your tuition, everything. Like, nothing is for free. Even public school, you still have to pay for your uniforms. You still have to purchase, and it's just not a viable way to learn. If I could do it all over again, I would do it over there. So keep studying over there. If you want to have a bright future, you're in the right place. So I love you, baby. I'm sorry if it was boring. I'm sorry if it's ridiculously long, but I hope you like it, and I hope you learned something from your mom today. Mwah.